President-elect Biden spent part of Martin Luther King Jr. Day volunteering at a food bank in Philadelphia. He's already got a packed agenda for his first day in office tomorrow as he inherits leadership of a nation in crisis. Senior White House correspondent Weijia Jiang is in Wilmington, Delaware. Weijia, confirmation hearings for Mr. Biden's cabinet begin this morning. What's the latest?
Well, good morning to you, Anthony. You know, President-elect Biden may have to begin his term with a team of all acting, not permanent cabinet members. That's because even though today the Senate confirmation process begins for 5 of his nominees, they may not be approved by tomorrow. Meanwhile, Mr. Biden is still tweaking his inaugural address and says speechwriting is going well. CBS News got an inside look at the inaugural platform and the view from President-elect Biden's lectern, where he will deliver the most important speech of his career. Louisiana Congressman Cedric Richmond will serve as a top advisor in the West Wing.
I think he's going to share his vision for the country. He is the president for all of America, and he's going to govern that way.
To govern, Mr. Biden will need a team. Today, Senate confirmation hearings will start for 5 of his cabinet picks to lead the Departments of State, Treasury, Defense, and Homeland Security, along with the Director of National Intelligence. In her opening remarks obtained by CBS News, Secretary of Treasury nominee Janet Yellen will call for major financial actions now to prevent a long-term scarring of the economy later.
We're going into Wednesday knowing that we're ready to do the work.
The transition has been tense, with far less coordination than usual between the Trump and Biden teams. In yet another sign, last night President Trump issued a proclamation that would lift COVID-related travel restrictions for much of Europe and Brazil, places where the virus is still spreading. The Biden administration quickly rejected the move. Mr. Biden's incoming press secretary tweeted, "The administration does not intend to lift these restrictions. In fact, we plan to strengthen public health measures around international travel in order to further mitigate the spread of COVID-19. Today, the president-elect is heading to Washington after an event to send him off here in Wilmington. Then this evening, he will participate in a COVID-19 event with 400 lights shining along the reflecting pool at the Lincoln Memorial to honor the some 400,000 Americans who have lost their lives to the virus. Gayle?
I'll be interested to see that ceremony. We're also hearing about this president-elect's immigration plan. Can you tell us anything about that?
Yeah, so in his very first days in office, the president-elect will introduce a plan that could, if passed, legalize citizenship for millions of immigrants who are living here currently without current status. He also plans to make it easier to seek asylum along the U.S.-Mexico border, impose a deportation moratorium, and extend protections for so-called dreamers. Tony?
All right, I'll take it. Thank you, Weijia.